Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Arsenal have beaten Chelsea 4-2 and welcome to a match reaction. Okay, so firstly, before I'm so happy of what I've just seen, I don't even know where to start. I'm even stumbling over my own words. Arsenal, a crucial 3 points. I mean, it was going to be 4 losses in a row if we didn't win this game. And also coming in clutch. And of all the teams we turn up against Chelsea, we've lost to Southampton, we've lost to Brighton, we've lost to Palace. And the team we were supposed to lose to today, Chelsea, we go and beat them. I mean, that is literally Arsenal summed up for you. And that is football summed up for you. And that is why football is one of the greatest sports in the world, because of how unpredictable it is. Literally, every bookie favourite, every bookie would have picked Chelsea. Every single fan would have picked Chelsea, even me. And all odds against Arsenal come with the 3 points. Not even a draw, 3 points. But yeah, where do we start? First, let's start with the lineup before we go into the game itself. Okay, so we see with the lineup also today, with a very unusual lineup. Elneny comes in back for Sambi Lokanga. Martinelli dropped for Smith Rowe, which was very unusual, and Nketiah leads up the line. Okay, before we even started the match, I was nervous. Okay, I saw Nketiah up front and it put me off because I've seen how Nketiah has been playing, the lack of open play goals. I was concerned. Okay, and against their defenders of Christensen, Sarr and James, I actually thought, what, there's a chance that we're not even going to get a shot on target with how their defense is. And oh my god, I was proven wrong today. And I'll hold my hands up and I'll admit I'm wrong. And you know what, I would love nothing more than to be proven wrong. With Chelsea's lineup, it's quite unusual that Rudiger or Thiago Silva didn't start. No Kai Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic. I mean, some of the players they didn't start. I don't know if they underestimated Arsenal or maybe it was because they just wanted to rest their players. But other than that, the team was basically almost full strength. Lukaku and Timo Werner starting. But yeah, when we look at Chelsea's defense, we don't see Rudiger and we don't see Thiago Silva. And that was very unusual. Like I said, I mean, Chelsea always play with Rudiger. If not Rudiger, at least Thiago Silva. And maybe they just got a bit complacent today. Arsenal are coming from 3 losses. Chelsea have just hit the FA Cup final. Maybe, that momentum was with Chelsea and they thought, you know what, we have the momentum. Even if we go with a decent defense, because of our attack and midfield, we'll probably just win the game, walk over Arsenal. And it looks like they expected to walk over Arsenal, but my god, they were complacent today and we punished them, and rightfully so. Okay, so in terms of the first half here, first half, what a brilliant half of football from both teams. Okay, if you're a neutral, you must have loved this match. We go into the first goal up, all players. Okay, before the goal even happens in whatever minute, it happens in the, let me try to find it. It happens in the 30th minute. So within 10 minutes, Chelsea have been all over us. Okay, Chelsea were in the front 4, and up comes Christensen. A similar goal to what Martinelli scored a few seasons ago, where he just runs through because he gets the ball. Same thing happened with Eddie Nketiah today. Christensen loses the ball, gives away possession in a very dangerous place. Nketiah runs with the ball. No one challenges him. Sarr comes a bit too late. Nketiah slots it in. And for me, I mean, what a start, okay? Because it was totally against the balance of play, but I would take it, okay? Because we need everything we can get right now. And we're not looking at we're scoring, and I don't care if it hits Nketiah's bum, it hits Smith Rowe's hand, just make it go inside the net. And that's what Nketiah did. He punished Christensen, and that's what we needed, because we know we're not going to create many chances. So the important thing is when we get those chances, we get those goals. Now, it only took 4 minutes to Chelsea equalize, okay? So Timo Werner cuts in and hits, shoots. It takes a deflection, I think, of Granit Xhaka or Rob Holding, I don't know who it is, and just goes past Ramsdale. For me, I think Ramsdale should be saving that. I mean, if you watch it back, the shot was really slow. A lot of people will argue maybe Ramsdale was blocked because of Rob Holding or Granit Xhaka in front of him. But for me, man, the pace that ball came, as a professional goalkeeper, you need to be saving that. There has been a lot of deep talk now with Ramsdale coming up, man, because that's another goal, stupidly, like a goal that he could have really saved. And now the discussion is Ramsdale still like the same Ramsdale, or is he just going through a purple patch right now? Because I mean, you see some of the goals we're conceding. It's unlike Ramsdale to be conceding them. In the first season, he would have been saving every single one of them. I don't know, it's gained a concern for me. Okay, so other than that, after 10 minutes, Smith Rowe equalizes. Now, what was so good about this goal was that literally 2 minutes, like a minute before, we were going to concede, okay, in our box because of stupid defending. And Granit Xhaka runs with the ball, gives it to Odegaard, and they do a nice link-up play between Odegaard and Saka. Odegaard lays up to Smith Rowe and finish. What a finish by Smith Rowe in that. And okay, so now it's 2-1. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I think, you know what, Arsenal really they're looking really good in this game. We look dangerous every time we look going forward. We look like we're going to score. But then literally only 5 minutes later, Azpilicueta scores. And what a goal to concede. I mean, a very sloppy defending from Arsenal. Tavares just loses Azpilicueta, and the minute he decides to start marking him and following him, it's too late. Ball comes in and Azpilicueta just shoots it in into basically a bottom left. Ramsdale no chance. It was really stupid defending, and that was literally Arsenal in that game, because in the first half we played really well, but sloppy moments of defending just let Chelsea back in the game. For me, the first half, I think Arsenal was so unlucky that we didn't go in that first half winning when we really deserved to. So up comes second half, and Arsenal make no changes, whilst Chelsea do. They actually bring on Thiago Silva, and I think Thiago Silva was needed, or Rudiger was needed in this game, especially with their backline. Reece James as a right centre back, I think he's better playing as a wing back. So they make the substitute. First a few minutes, Chelsea are dominating again as expected. But then up comes Eddie Nketiah, ricochet after ricochet after ricochet. He comes back to him and just slots it in. And what was so good about this goal was the determination by Eddie Nketiah to keep going on, to keep carrying on and get that goal. And he proved every person wrong today, and that was really good. That was really good for him. Now, I mean, that is what we want to see with Arsenal, man. We want to see, like, if you're not going to win, at least show some hunger, show some fight. And that is not what we've been seeing in the last 3 games. We've been getting bullied, you know, just sloppy defending. At least show some passion and some fight. And that's what Eddie Nketiah did for this goal, and he got the reward he deserved. So the match carries on. Second half carries on, and it's basically a 50-50 match. Although very controversial, I do think Arsenal could have gone a fourth way earlier, because when you look at some of the chances we've been getting in that game, every time we go forward, we looked more dangerous than Chelsea. I mean, there was one chance where Cedric ran through, and because he took too late to cross it, Martinelli was offside and Tavares shot it. Stupid shot by Tavares. I don't know why he shot with his right foot when he should have shot with his left foot. And there was another moment where Martinelli ran forward and he passed it and Saka just slipped. And for me, I think we were very unlucky that we didn't score a fourth one even earlier, because we definitely were, in terms of chances, we were the more dangerous team compared to Chelsea when they were attacking. But yeah, then finally we get a penalty. And I mean, what a penalty. I mean, Azpilicueta, I don't know what he's doing. It looked like, first I thought it was a penalty, but then watching it back, you see that it's actually Saka that's holding Azpilicueta's hand and dragging him down to the floor. And Azpilicueta, a man that's so experienced, shouldn't be getting involved in rubbish like that, man. Honestly, a man with his experience should have known to get out of that situation earlier, but it was too late. And Saka held his arm. Azpilicueta, I think, looked like I was trying to get him off, was trying to push him, and it ended up being a penalty. And okay, now the most confusing thing for me was who was going to take this penalty. Up stood Bukayo Saka, and you know, after what happened with England, I was really nervous that he could miss. But he comes on and he steps up and he shoots and he scores, and it's game over, 4-2. What a performance by Arsenal today. And now top 4 looks like it's back on. But the most important thing is now, we have to go carry this one on. We can't go, beat Chelsea and then lose to Manchester United. It just means these points have just been down the drain. Honestly, it just means that we have to carry on and carry this momentum on. Go beat Manchester United. Go beat West Ham. And we have to get top 4. Because for me, top 4 is crucial in this for next season. I mean, for the players we sign, the budget, it has an impact on anything. And it speeds up this so-called process that a lot of fans are believing. For me, look, I am an Arteta out fan, but for me, all it matters is just getting those 3 points, okay? That's all it matters. If Arsenal win, I don't care who's the manager. Arsenal just need to win. And that is exactly what happened today. Credit to Mikel Arteta. I think he got perfectly right today. His tactics were right. The lineup was correct. And I'm gonna praise him when he deserves praise, and I'll criticize him when he does something bad. For me, in terms of man of the match, there could only be one. For me, it looks like Footmob gave it to Eddie Nketiah. For me, I'll give it to Martin Odegaard. I think he absolutely controlled that game from midfield. He was everywhere. Anytime we were in the attack, Martin Odegaard was involved. Set up the assist for Smith Rowe's goal and completely just ran himself into the ground. For me, Martin Odegaard, man of the match. Special mention to Mohamed Elneny. Comes in, hasn't played for a long while, comes in, just slots in perfectly, absolutely flawless. Kept the ball, simple passes, 1-2, moved, defended, absolutely brilliant today, and he deserves a lot of praise for the performance. Rob Holding again. I mean, Rob Holding, a good performance as well by him. There were some moments where I feel like we were going to concede, but luckily he did come in with some key tackles, key blocks. And Smith Rowe and Saka obviously gained goals, but another mention to Eddie Nketiah for them 2 goals he scored, even when there was all that pressure on him. But yeah, man, that's the end of today's video. Let me know in the comments, you know, who your man of the match is, what you thought about this game. Can Arsenal still get top 4, or for you is top 4 down the drain? And also, let me know how you feel about Mikel Arteta and this lineup today. For me, I think he got perfectly right. Would you start Eddie Nketiah against Manchester United? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time.